They will fear the wild.
It might be a ping thing.
It's probably okay.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I think your bot lane's pretty gankable. Silas is pretty gankable. Top lane is harder, but I think if you do land spear, then you guys have a lot of follow up damage between Jace and Nidalee and Cougar form. So there, like almost every lane here is a gank opportunity, which is really good. But the other thing is you don't have too much like actual hard CC. You're relying on Pike to land his E or his Q. Caitlyn, slow.
What the fuck?
So you don't have too much like hard reliable CC, so it's gonna be a little harder than usual, but I think you'll be fine. Okay, so first things first is don't smite that blue buff, because you were almost at full HP, right?
Right.
So instead, clear the blue, take like 1 second more to spear the Gromp, and then you can clear faster by going for the smite on the Gromp. If that makes sense. Because Gromp's pretty hard to kill. It's pretty tanky.
It's also because I've never said that.
Yeah, your mic's cutting out a lot, but we'll try and just work through it. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. All right. So you don't have to type to me just because I want you to actually win, so you can focus on the game more. So another thing there is when you're going for camp clears, you're going to want to use your spear and then use your trap like right away because the camps pull towards you. So it's easier to clear, right? Because it's just extra damage and it's an extra proc on your passive to clear the minions. So he's level 3. If Jace comes down, then I'd fight this, but yeah, no, you're getting rotated on, so you just have to run. Try and jump upwards, yeah. Try and at least waste their time. You're probably dead here. You don't have anybody rotating, so it's a little harder. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry. Oh wait, go back, go back. You want to just make sure you have buy items. So you can get Dark Seal, you can get boots, and then you can go, yeah. So don't worry about like play how you normally would, and then I'll just correct whatever happens. And then you'll always have like this VOD to go back and you can see kind of like the mistakes, right? And then you'll be chilling. Yeah, so that's good there. So you use your trap and you use the spear. Just helps you clear a little faster. And then I'd probably rotate to top because it looks like Jace is wanting to fight. Good clear. So the gank's probably dead. You can clear your Krugs, and then you might be able to look for mid because your Silas is resetting. So your Silas should have an advantage coming back to lane right now. So it should be a little bit easier to actually get a gank going. Either that or top. If Volley Bear overextends, then you can go for Volley. But either one works. Yep, just ping that you're going to go. Okay, good spear. Nice. Auto. Nice, perfect. Good job. All right, you can back now, and then you do your clear from bottom up, and then look for a gank. So Jace is ganking bot. Yeah, so you can go from Gromp, and then just start running. So when you buy, try and buy at the edge of the fountain. So you'll see it in a lot of my videos that I'll put the champion to the edge of the fountain, and then I'll buy. That way, I'm not wasting time. Like it's a few seconds between, so I wouldn't go for the scuttle because you don't have a bot lane, and mid could rotate, but it would still be 2v2, and at worst, then the Azir follows up, and then you're just dead. So maybe look to counter gank mid here. Always try to click around, see what the HP of the enemy team is. Because if you ever see the J4, for example, is low, and he's trying to make a gank, you can always try and get a follow-up gank on him. Maybe even just 1v2. And then it's just free kills, right? So, alright, clear, yeah, that's unfortunate. Clear your blue, and then we'll see what happens, but it's looking like you might just have to clear upwards. You could look for a gank bot, but it is risky. And the reason it's risky is because your bot lane's already shoved. So the most you're going to really get out of a gank is maybe Pike Spear into like your spear for damage, but other than that, I wouldn't dive. So look where the Jace is, on top. Oh, it's pink. Just make sure you don't eat any damage here. Yeah, you can go for that clear. So the reason I was telling you to look at the Jace is to know if he took his red or not, or if he has blue. That way, it's you're tracking him by the way of like what camps he has. You can do it the same thing by CS, but it's a little harder because you don't know if he's picked up any lane CS and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, look there, his red is. So you should be fine to get this. Again, it's a little risky just because you don't know if he immediately recalled or not, but I think it's worth the risk because you set him pretty far behind. And it also helps your laners. He doesn't have a red buff. So get that and probably leave just because Azir is gone. You can try and take those, but yeah, stay further out just because, again, you don't know if the J4, we know he's going to come bot side, right? Like, he has his red buff up. Everybody wants the red buff. You can just leave that, run bot, see if you can maybe help the Caitlyn. So try to always pan your camera on the fight. That was a good try. You can jump over the wall and get out. You're fine. Don't listen to the pings. They died 2v3 anyways. It's not your fault. So they're probably going for drag, I'd assume. You don't have to go for it. You're not really in a position. So clear upwards. Clear bot to top. Do a full clear. And then possibly look for gank on top. Jace is fighting. Yeah, see, they're on the drag. Okay, so one common mistake you're doing is you're pulling too far, so that's just something you're going to have to go into a practice tool and then just try and learn the distance. Alright. It's all good. Don't worry. As long as we get LP, it's worth. Alright. So, yeah, use the Scribe's Bloom. So he hasn't taken anything. So we know he's going to come top right. So you just want to clear this fast. I'd smite it and then leave, and then go to your red. Yep, good job. So yeah, you're not getting anything there. So clear your Wraiths, clear red, clear Krugs. And there's Jace. We see the J4, I mean. So we know he's at blue. So, you know, our team should know where he is, in a way. So you can look for a fight here. You can look to follow up on the Silas. Chuck some spears. You know, just do your best to follow up. Your Jace is there, so you guys could actually win this pretty hard. Okay, just run back. You just gotta kite back from the Volibear. The Jace is like pretty much full health, so you just let your Jace do most of the damage and do your damage from afar. Yep, nice. Perfect. So you can go for this. We know the 3 on the top side are all dead, so you're fine to do this. Just make sure oh yeah, the aggro reset. Yeah, that sucks. He'd stop the aggro. It's all good though. So yeah, you have a lot of gold. We're gonna clear your red, and then we're just gonna back. We're not even gonna worry about the Krugs. So just smite this, take it, go to red. So we're gonna red, then back, buy items, and then we're gonna look for possibly bot or mid. And if nobody's low, or it doesn't look like a ganking opportunity because of like wave management, then what we're gonna do is just clear the bot side. So I would suggest don't go Ludens, so just refund that. Go for Night Harvester. You can go Night Harvester this game. It's the one right beside Ludens. It's like the hook one. Yeah. And yeah, you can buy other stuff. You have enough gold. So you can see yeah, there you go. You can even buy the Amp Tome as well. And that's good. Now you can run. Yep. Good job. All right. Mid's dead, so and look where your Caitlyn is. So you have no ganking potential right now. So you're just gonna clear. You're gonna clear the bot side, and then you're gonna see if you can do anything after that. So in team fights, don't worry about like typing to me or anything, because I want you to make sure that you know you're actually able to play. So don't worry about that. So Azir's overextending, so you can look to try and kill him, although it is pink, so there's a good chance he's just gonna run. But we'll see. You never know because it is lower elo. Yeah, it's fine. He was full HP too. We're gonna clear the pink. Maybe look for bot lane. Oh. Up over the wall. You guys would win this if it's 3v2. The problem is you don't know where the J4 is at, so try not to like overextend yourself. Stay near walls so you can jump over if you need to. Because last thing you want is to be trapped and you can't jump out. Okay. That was somewhat okay, but I think somebody missed their damage. Okay, the size is following up, so it's actually not too bad. So Night Harvester, now you're gonna go Zonias. Are you good with using Zonias? Okay, yep. So go for Zonias. Okay, and another thing is you don't need to buy too many control wards. I'd say at least one if you want to, if you're gonna go for main objectives. And the reason is because your team in an elo like this, vision is almost useless because people just don't listen to vision pings and stuff. So even if you have it cleared, it's not going to matter all that much. Use your rift. Yep, good job, good job. Oh, that was close. This is an easy kill, and then if he follows up, then you go in. Yep, so you go in now, cougar form. Not bad. So one thing you could have done a little differently there is red smite him once he goes in. Okay, now you ping your team to do drag. So ping on the way to drag, and then go in that direction. So the way it should have been almost immediate after the J4 was pretty low and he had to get pushed back. But I think you guys are fine to grab it anyways. You guys have enough damage. Yep, good job. And now you're just gonna clear. Team's been doing pretty okay, I would say, but I think the team fights are gonna be what this game comes down to. Possibly drags. So I always preach drags are amazing in solo queue because you can pretty much force team fights if you want. So look for top here to help your Jace. Nah, it's too late. He was already dead. Is Volley low? Okay. So Volley has no ult. You could actually kill him if you hit Spear here. And then Red Smite. E. Use your heal. Okay, nice. So those little things there that could have been done a little bit faster, but listening to stuff while you do it is a little hard, so understandable. But it was a good pickup on the top lane. Get some Dark Harvest stacks. Good job. Grab it. Yep. Nice. Okay. Huge spear. And then you can go back in. And now you can go on Zillion. Okay. No. Just go on the J4. Okay. So Night Harvester, I don't know if you use it regularly. If you don't, every champion you can see has like the little blue proc. And the reason I say this game, you never use it. Okay. Yeah. The reason I said for it this game is because they have a lot of engage. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have a lot of engage, and so what it does is each champion has a little blue orb thing around it. You'll see it. It has a cooldown. And when you hit the champion, you gain a huge burst of move speed. So it's good for going in and out. And in this elo, a lot of what you're going to notice is a team fight where either you're extending or you're able to get away is usually going to be what helps you win. So, in my opinion, that's the best item in lower elos. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I think you've been doing fine. It's little things, but that's what the champion is, right? Like I'm sure you already know. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. Alright, maybe look to see if that's up. Yep, nice. So always try and use your spear or a trap when getting scuttled, just so you get the hunted passive on it. Deal a little bit more damage, even though Nidalee sucks at clearing scuttle right now. Okay, so you can look for the Jace, or the J4. I don't know why I keep saying Jace. Okay, that's fine. Now you just back out. You chunked him to half, so it's fine. You're almost eliminating somebody from a fight just by doing that. Yep, nice. Taking out a lot of their vision. So just watch out for an engage. Don't get caught. Always try and sit back in these team fights. You don't want to be the person going in first. Never. And the only reason you would is if you get a catch on like the AD carry or AP carry, since you do have Zonias. So remember, you have that if you need to use it. Perfect. Jump out. You're just gonna keep going in and out, throwing all of your spells. So heal your Caitlyn. Yep, perfect. It is you guys are down a person right now, so just try and kite back. Just make sure you don't get caught. Nice. Good job. Jump out, heal your Caitlyn. Keep throwing spears. Hopefully your Jace can follow up here a little. And you do have smite for this, and you do have Zonias, so just heal yourself now. Don't rely on the Caitlyn. Nice, huge spear. We love that. Nice, perfect. And make sure to use Rift before it times out. Good job. Now, I don't know if you guys should really push here. It's gonna die anyways to Rift, but yeah. You guys can maybe push this in, just clear the minions. Yep. So now I'd leave. Ping your team off. This is where a lot of people just lose games, is they overextend at the inhib turrets. You probably see it a lot. People just get caught out and they die, and then that leads to Baron, and then the game flips. So you guys are in control. There's no reason to get a little cocky, you know. So try and kill the Kaisa. You might have to just run here. Hopefully your team run back towards your team. Yep. Try and heal yourself. That was a good try. Yeah. It's a good try though. Alright, so let's look at their team before you buy anything. So a lot of their team is kinda tanky. And I think quite a few of them have shields, so I'd go Shadow Flame. Yep. The one you have hovered right now. So buy the needlessly. No, wrong one. So the large rod. No. So go back. The 1251. So same item, just the other component. Yep. And not the alternator, the one on the right, the purple one. Yeah, perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all good. There's the language barrier, so what I'm saying is not gonna yeah. It's all good. Alright, let's focus up and try and get this win. The reason I say to go that is because right now you just need pure damage. And the alternator does less damage overall in a team fight. And you guys are going to be team fighting a lot. The alternator is better for assassinating people because it has burst damage. Your team is dead here. Don't look for a fight because obviously you don't have the numbers. Just clear your minions. We want to make sure we're continuing to, you know, stay reasonably up in CS. Okay, it's the Caitlyn is probably upset that you took that, but it's all good. Yeah, not worth not worth fighting over, you know? Might as well just get the LP. Volley in the bush? No. Okay. Looks like he might have just ran all the way back. So I don't think they're doing it, but you can... Yeah, they're not doing it. So they're probably going to have somebody mid right here. Because we see the 80 carry bot and the Zillion like somewhat mid. So I'd ping to go kill that volley. Looks like your Jace wanted to cover mid, which is fine. You can just clear the minions, and then we'll just regroup for drag. So just let your team know you're gonna go for the drag. Jace kind of trolling, but how long is the drag up? 49. Okay. So yeah, clear this and then head back. Now you're gonna get the alternator one, the one you were buying before. Yep. And then you're just gonna run straight to drag. Does Jace have TP? No. Okay. So as long as nobody gets caught here, which is, it's pretty scary going into a chokehold like this, but as long as nobody gets caught, you can just throw spears out and place traps down. And that's all you want to do. Because look, Volley's top lane, so it's actually a 4v4 right now. If Silas comes. So just keep poking them, throwing down traps. 0 TPs. So run backwards, because it looks like Azir's gonna try and go in. So... Okay, go on the J4. Kill the J4, and then you kite back. And remember, you have Zonias. Okay, you got the heal, which is good. So you're actually fine. And then heal people. Kill your pike. Go in. Perfect. Kill the Azir. Nice. Go for drag. I don't think you guys can Baron just because Caitlyn's dead, but you can clear the minions on bot instead. So this is the third drag, right? Oh, they got the other one. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So you can clear the minions, you can clear Gromp really quick. Push the minions out. And then you can head back and buy items. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad by the Jace. Yeah, it is risky because he could die. So yeah, get that, and then you can go into Void Staff. Yep. So grab the blasting wand, because I think they're tanky, right? Hit tab. Actually, no, you're fine. Just go death cap. Go death cap. Nobody's buying MR. So you can just sit on the gold for now. Yeah. I thought they would. I thought they had like hex trigger and stuff, but no, they don't. So you're fine. You have enough magic pen with boots and the shadow flame. So now you guys have mid down. So just let your team know. Just don't get caught. Yeah, good. Yeah. So we just want to make sure people aren't getting caught out. Okay. So right here, go mid. Go mid right now and push mid. And the reason is because you're gonna force people to back. The numbers are just gonna be way too off. It's gonna be too hard for you to try and win that. So go in, smite cannon, push, and then hopefully your team fights like the Jace and the Silas can keep them there, and just prolong the Baron. So you can Q and then run. Yeah. So now just run away. You can. Okay, nice. You have a smite, so try and smite her or him, because I think you're gonna die anyway, so you might as well try. Yep, there's not. The thing is, like, your team is gonna think you're trolling, but in that situation, you're never getting that Baron. Your team has to be coordinated. Yeah. Your team has to be a little more coordinated, or like the Jace and the Silas, like the Silas didn't even go in, so. Okay, yeah, it's one of those things where if you guys die, you might just lose the game. And that's the problem. So, in my opinion, the risk to reward at this rank, the higher you get, the more I'd rely on your teammates to do the right thing. But in this situation, it's better that you pushed in and you try and grab a turret. And you possibly force people off the Baron, like they might freak out and not know what to do. Yep, good job. So your team actually wiped them. You ping mid. Spam ping mid. And let your team know that you'll heal them.
Oh my fucking god, really?
Silas, I don't know why he wouldn't just I don't know why he wouldn't just stay or at least back with the home guards, but it's whatever. So just keep running. So try and heal your Caitlyn here. Yep. Go for the turrets. And then just focus. It's fine. Just run out. If your team was going to hit the inhib, it's better to, or the Nexus, it's better to go for Nexus right away. Doesn't have too much resistances, but it's fine. It was close. You guys can look for the drag. Try and drop traps everywhere. And just make sure you don't get caught out, because again, you're going to be the most important person. And now it's even better to look for a mid push if they overextend on the drag. Okay, so just run back out. The mid is pushing, so just ping everybody back so that they know not to engage. Because look at your minions on the minimap. Your minions are pushing in. Like, yeah, see, look, Zillion has to back. So right when people start backing, you see them on the minions, you run to the drag. I don't know why they're trying to contest this. This is really dumb by their part. All you have to do is just not die. Just make sure you don't get caught. And you have Zhonya's, so just remember that. So this is a 50-50, which I personally wouldn't do. I'd just wait a little. Your team has to go in, though. The Silas isn't even with you guys. I don't know what he's doing. So heal Caitlyn, nice. Go for the Jace, or J4. Okay, you're going to want to smite him. Yeah, you can kill him with smite. Okay, that's fine. The reason I was saying smite him, because the jungler is dead, so you don't really need smite for the drag. And it's damage reduction plus extra damage, so you're fine. You probably can't go in there, but you guys have Infernal Soul, which I thought it was third drag, but I guess the last one was. But yeah, you're doing fine. I think you have Death Cap, right? I think you have Death Cap gold. Oh no. So just ping one camp, take the race. So ping your item just so they know. I think it's alt if you don't have if you haven't changed the keys. You're fine to keep the Dark Seal. Yep, it's fine. You have 8 stacks of it. You might as well keep it. The only reason you'd really get rid of it at this point is if you're going to get almost like a full completed item. So your last item, yeah, your last item can just depend on how the game is, who you're against, and all that kind of stuff. Abyssal Mask, yeah, that one's usually okay. Run mid. I think your team's getting caught out. Just make sure you don't get caught out. You guys are fine. You have a few turrets here, so just ping your team off and just make sure you don't die. Yeah, just make sure you guys don't get caught. It's 4v5. So don't push up here. Ping your team back. Because there's no reason to fight here. There's no reason not to wait 20 seconds and then look for a team fight. They want you to fight right now because it's 4v5 for them. The only way you guys should kill them is if, you know, one of them messes up. And at that point, they're just trolling. So, yeah, see, look, the Kaisa wants to fight here because it's 4v5. Yep, so just ping back. Yep, ping them away. Again, there's no reason. You might as well wait. You wait because you have an Infernal Soul. Wait for Jace to come. And then tell your team, just fight mid. You guys are way stronger as 5. Yeah, I think you guys should just, honestly, just run mid. You're level 17. You're the mid laner's level, so they have to come to you guys. But again, just make sure you don't overextend yourself because you're the most important person. So that's good damage on the Azir. He has to leave. You guys push mid. So spam ping mid, and hopefully your team just listens. Okay, go on J4. Okay, nice. Oh, nice. So, yep. So keep going, and then just spam ping towards Nexus, because you never know with this elo. Cougar Q? Have Q up? Nice. The reason you want to press the Q early is just so that it's there as the active ability. You don't have to click a button afterwards. But yeah, might be like nerves and all that kind of stuff, so. All right. Nice. All right, so how's that? You can try and talk now, and we'll see if hopefully it's a little bit better. Oh yeah, it's still it's still muffled. Wait, let's see if you stop streaming. I think you can click the stream button and it will it'll stop streaming. It could be because you're streaming. It could be like an internet thing.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Yeah, bro. So I was saying, I usually play better, man, but I guess I was nervous at first. I never set the cam. I usually got them on spot. I'm usually like I'm usually like at the how do you call that in English? I don't know, the green guy in the river.
Oh, the
I'm
scuttle.
usually, yeah, I'm usually at the scuttle before it's even before it even appears. But
Yeah,
I guess this game I got nervous. I don't know
yeah.
why.
But honestly, it's fine because there's a lot to like review. So when I post the gameplay, you're gonna see what I see, and then it's gonna be even easier because you're gonna look over what I'm saying, like the trap stuff, using the trap when you're clearing to clear faster. Looking around the map is a big one. Seeing where the
Yeah.
enemy jungler is.
So do I not do that enough?
No, I don't think you do. So
Okay.
there is hotkeys. I think it's just like
I usually use
F1
tab.
to But
Oh,
you,
you talking about for to check on my team?
yeah. So the enemy champions, like for example,
Oh,
when J4 is going top, remember I asked
right,
you to look at the J4.
right.
So
It's because
the yeah, the reason I tell you to do that is because if
right.
you check and say he doesn't have buffs, right, but your buffs are up, then you know his buffs are just sitting there, and that means you can just counter jungle him.
Oh, okay. So I usually what I do, I mean I guess I'm doing this wrong because usually I saw that the Jace was I mean the Jarvan was top, right?
Yep.
And I was like, okay, so he's top. I'm good to take this, right? But I guess from now on I'm gonna start checking to see what kind of buffs they got and stuff.
Yeah, and
And I usually check the CS too because I saw that CS and I thought okay he mostly he's behind on CS because usually I don't know usually in this elo I mean I guess usually in my games I always leave behind I always leave the enemy jungler behind on CS,
right, which is
but it's
good.
because it's because I think it's mainly because it's so hard to gank these people, man. These people suck, but
It
it's
is,
hard but
yeah.
usually
It's
I
harder if
don't think
there's no hard CC, right?
yeah, I don't think I ganked anyone here. Did I gank any lane? Oh,
Uh,
I ganked both, right?
yeah. It wasn't really much ganks going on, so you'll see that in the gameplay. But um, the thing is, like again, it's forcing ganks is pretty difficult. You don't want to usually force a gank because if things go wrong, a lot of the times that means the game's just over. Because say you force bot lane gank and then Jarvan's in the bush, and then he counter ganks
Yeah.
and kills you guys, and then it's 3-0, then the game is over. You probably just lose off that. But we still have a few
So I have a
minutes.
question, man.
Yeah,
At what time so when do you usually sell the dark seal?
yeah.
Because I usually sell it like if I'm not getting any stacks on it, I sell it. But if I have a lot of stacks on it, I buy the other one, the one that is like 1,000
Yeah, the
1,200
Magias
something.
Soul
Yeah.
Stealer. Yeah. So Magi's is really good. Magi's obviously it helps you snowball, it gives you like a whole bunch of AP. But the problem with Magi's is you have to be even extra careful because if you die, then it's a terrible item to have, right? You lose so many
Mm,
stacks.
right.
Um, so it's really the risk to reward. I would say in like lower elo is not as worth it because other items don't really like they don't interact like that, right? So it is easier to just build like say instead of going Magi's, you start going into Zonias, right? You just sit on the Dark Seal, which still gives
Yeah.
you stacks if you get assists, which are really easy. If you just healed like the 80 carry or whoever is doing damage, you just drop a E on them, and then you get a whole bunch of stacks from assists.
So
So, yep,
so how do you when do you use Luden? Because I always buy Luden because of the magic penetration. I don't know if that's right in English because that
yeah, yeah,
sounds with that. I don't think that sounds good. Does it?
yeah,
Is that how you say it? Magic penetration?
yep, Magic Pen, yep.
Okay, yeah, that's usually what I get, but I never use
Yeah,
this item because so I wasn't playing whenever they updated the items. I was taking a break from League. So
okay.
I didn't even know what this item did.
Oh yeah,
I just saw that it was recommended, but I was like,
yeah.
yeah. Back before they did the item reworks, I will always buy see if I have it here. This one.
Oh, Lichbane.
Yeah, I will always buy this one first.
Yeah, Lichbane is really good. Again, Lichbane is really good if you know how to use it properly. The way so the items I told you to build. So if you scroll up, um, so the items I told you to build are very much like one dimensional. Like you deal damage with them, and they also help you to play safer. And
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
I usually build this. Where
yeah, yeah. So you'll
as you
usually
can
go
see,
like Lichbane, Zonia's, Deathcap.
this is when I play support.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
but
if you're trying to climb, um, what I would recommend is using the build that I showed you and trying to do that like almost every game. So
Oh
the
wait, this one?
yeah, so the difference is if the enemy team is like super tanky by the time you're building that. So um say they have like
Oh shit, it has 300, 300 life. I didn't see that it gave you 300 HP. See, this is how I know I'm a silver stud, dude. I didn't even know what this item did.
yeah, that's fine. It's yeah, it's good for engaging because it gives you the move speed to get closer to people. So when you spear them, then you gain move speed from your passive and you gain it from
Oh,
the item.
is it like does it show like how it shows in Kalista? You know how Kalista's W kind of has like a little thingy, like a
Um
little bullseye. Does it?
yeah,
I mean, I don't.
it has you'll see it
Like a
in the
target thing.
gameplay. Yeah, it has like a little blue orb that sits on the enemies.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you know when they still have the stack. Um and it helps you to again like go in and go out, which is really good.
Right.
The other item that's a little tiny harder to use is it might be easier if you go to your like items within there.
These are the old items, I think.
Yeah, you can just click in there. So go to magic items and it's called Hextech Proto Belt. So I don't know if you know which one it is. It's a yep, yep,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
I
So
mean, I usually so I usually don't use this because I forget that I have it.
okay.
But is it even? I
It's
usually use this when I have only used it when I was like playing top. But
okay.
does this still exist? It sits? Yeah.
Yeah, so that one is also magic damage. Um it has the active like the guns that like shoot out or whatever. Um
Yeah.
so that one is just gonna be better than what Luden's is in the jungle.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
So it helps you
Okay.
say you go
Clear
conquer.
the camps faster.
Not really the camps, but the damage it
Gank.
adds is better. Yeah. It's a
Okay.
gap closer and an escape in the same thing, right? Because
Right.
you can use it to go in or out if you need to, just to get a little dash. And it also gives you magic damage. So I recommend going this if there's a lot of like tankier people. If there's a lot of people that, like
Can stun.
say there's like Mundo and like Maokai support and Mundo top lane, you're gonna need the extra damage to actually kill them, right? So that's when you're gonna go for Proto Belt. And if you go for Conquer, for example, or you end up going back to Dark Harvest because you don't like Electrocute, um, these apply stacks. Like so, say they're
Well,
low.
I mean, before there was their harvest, before they updated that, I don't know if you remember, there was only electrocute, and you had to buy like runes from the.
Oh yeah, yeah, the old rune pages.
Yeah. So before they did that reward with the masters, I only use the electrocute.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. I just like
Okay.
it's this guy who told me how to play that. He also has a million. I think he has more than me. I think he plays yeah. No, he's playing normal right now. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Personally, I would I'd listen to my
you wanna
advice.
follow? Yeah.
Not no shade to that guy, but um yeah,
He's
I'd
good though. I played against him.
oh yeah.
We played I have played with him together. He's good with Nidalee, but I don't know. Let me see his matches.
So yeah, if you're comfortable using electrocute, like you used it well, like you know how it works. So
Yeah, I
Uh,
know how it works.
yeah, I'd stick to using that because climbing is more about
Oh shit!
consistency. So
Right.
if you're gonna go the same runes, you're gonna go the same items. Um, the only item you really even need to change is the proto belt, like I said, if you want, or you can stick to using Night Harvester, whichever one you feel more comfortable with.
So do
And
you never use this? The
no, no,
the
no.
okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't deal damage. It's more for like a supportive kind of ability to
Right.
CC people. Like I'd only really build that sometimes in top lane, but uh, usually I don't because it's just I like Sunder and Demonic better.
On top lane,
Yeah,
let me see if I have my top lane. I think this is my top lane build.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much what I go.
Yeah. There's an. I have another one. Let me see if I can find it. No. It's this item. I don't know. It's a. I don't know if it's the same name in English. It's a ice gauntlet.
Oh,
Gauntlet.
Iceborne gun, Iceborne Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause
Those are both good.
I like that it gives the slow so you can like land the spears.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you've seen my recent videos,
Asian.
but
Oh.
the new Iceborne is way better on PBE right now for next season.
Oh yeah, I saw that they have like
It has
they,
Sheen with it now.
it has a shield.
Sheen. So the item that builds out of Lichbane, it builds out of Iceborne Gauntlet. So I think when you played
Fire.
Iceborne Gauntlet used to be different. It wasn't just pure tank.
Let me see. I don't. I think I'm talking about this one.
Yeah, yeah. So that one, if you click it, see how it has like Bambies?
The
Yeah, so it doesn't have Bambi's. It has Sheen, which is it builds out of Lichbane. So that item, the 3000
what?
one, yep.
This
And then
one?
that, yeah,
Oh, that's so much better.
yeah,
Cause whenever I go top lane, I usually pick this first.
yeah. It's
To
really good.
to
So
yeah, man.
yeah, it's way better. Um, but yeah, if I'll upload this tomorrow, and then you'll be able to see like all the little
Damn,
stuff.
bro. That's
And
gonna be so embarrassing, dude. I usually don't even play like that, but it's alright. We can
no,
upload
like
it.
yeah, the thing is like you're like higher silver. There's plenty of people
Yeah.
that watch me that I'm sure are ironed and bronze. So it's nothing about like rank wise because you're high silver, so you can if you do
No, I'm more.
yeah.
I guess I'm more embarrassed of like. I usually play Nidalee better, man. Let me see if I can show you like a little chunk of how I usually start my camps.
Okay.
Because I never reset that. That's like I never even done that before.
Yeah.
I was legit. I'm like, damn, this dude is watching me. So,
No, yeah, yeah.
and I was trying to listen to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually, this game it was difficult because the one of the junglers I struggled the most against is a Mumu.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mumu's pretty hard. Because he is
Well,
pretty
in late
tanky.
game, in early, I think I managed all right.
Yeah, you should be able to fight a Mumu early.
Oh, well, let me see if I can skip that. I think we killed it. It's real first.
Yeah, it was a good try.
Okay,
You got his
here.
flash.
Okay. See, and I never smite this. I don't know why I did that. I I usually smite second
The
the
Gromp.
grump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is how I usually do my. I don't know why I up E there.
E is fine.
Probably because I was low on heal.
Yeah, E is actually fine to go second on Gromp. I wouldn't do it if you're on the top side though. So if you're starting red in this situation, then don't go E second. Go for W second because you're gonna clear the race and the Krugs, and you need the
I
jump
think
to
Amumu got.
deal it.
I think. I think in this one Amumu got the. Yeah, he. Oh no, I got it. No, he got it.
The-
Yeah.
yeah, he got it. The thing is,
But yeah.
don't over prioritize for the scuttle because there is two, right? So if you
Yeah.
know if so, look at your lanes right now. Like your Aatrox is being pushed in, and so is your Katarina. So instead, you have two options. You either run to
Yeah.
do your Krugs or the Golem, sorry. So you either do Golems or you could run to the other Rift Scuttle.
Oh, I'm gonna die here. You know, I should have ganked Aatrox.
Yeah, you could gank the Aatrox,
Yeah,
but it
but
does depend
I
how many
did
minions
that.
he has. If he has like 3 waves against him, then ganking is pretty scary because the minions do a lot of damage early, right? So,
This is gonna be cringe, bro. He's gonna kill me right now. This is gonna be cringe.
oh yeah,
Cause yeah, I thought I landed the spear on him, so I
uh,
jumped in.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you didn't have smite, so
yeah,
you couldn't heal. But yeah,
yeah.
I
But
think honestly, if you do that clear that you're doing right there in that game,
yeah,
you're gonna be faster. And then again, don't over prioritize for the scuttles.
Scuttle.
Yeah, if you have to give it up, then you give it up because it's not worth you dying or making like your
Giving up.
laners come and then they die too, and then
Oh
they're
yeah,
all tilted.
I did that in another game, dude. I think it's this one. I think it was this one or this one. I think it was this one. Where I the laners came and helped me. It was when I played with a race. Let me see. No, it wasn't this one.
What you could do is always type to them, like before the game starts, and just be like, please try and help me at scuttle at 3 minutes or something like that. You know, just let them know, and then if they can't, if they're being shoved in,
It was
then
this
it's not
game
worth it.
where I fought everything here, man. I know I did this wrong because I died 7 times. Yeah, but it got tilted too. That's the other problem, dude. I don't know
Yeah.
how to keep it. How to keep it together. Yes, I think that's pretty much my silver stock gameplay. Dude.
Honestly, I believe you could hit gold if you play, enough games and you do that build that I showed you with the rune setup. If you do that,
See how many victories I have. I've been stuck in silver 1 and silver 2 for like 2 seasons, dude.
yeah. Honestly,
It's
I
always
think I
like
think you could hit gold 4. If you do the that build and you do, the clear, you clear properly, you just go for drags and you don't like overextend like you'll see in the video when I'm telling you like don't overextend, play safer. If you do that play style just in every single game, I almost 100% guarantee you will hit gold. And you're not going to obviously be, as nervous and all that kind of stuff. So it's more about consistency than it is, just popping off one game and then the next game you're not doing too well. And if you're like changing the builds like a lot, then you're not going to get consistent with it. You're not going to feel like a flow with the items and the builds and all that kind of stuff. So it's all it's honestly, I think at this point it's just about you doing little things and then being consistent with it, and you'll hit gold this season if you play enough, obviously.
man, you don't know how addicted I'm to this game. For like 6 years, I've been playing this nonstop.
Yeah.
And let me
Yeah,
see if I
same.
can show you that I used to be even worse. I used to be a bronze stock,
Oh yeah.
but then I watched some videos and stuff, and I got a little bit better.
Yeah,
But
from bronze
I
to
know if
silver.
I only play if I know if I play an easier champion like Kane or Bai, I will have been already gold. But I want to do it with Nidalee because I'm already like I can't back up at this point, dude. I have so
Yeah.
many mastery points. I just gotta play it.
Yeah, which makes sense, I'm kind of the
Yeah,
same way. I still play Nidalee top, I don't care.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that's about everything, honestly. And then I would say just try and stick to jungle. Stick to Nidalee. Maybe Vi if you're good at Vi as well. Like if Nidalee is
I,
banned or something.
yeah, I'm like I'm surprisingly good at Bio because it's so easy to play.
Yeah, Vi's pretty easy. A lot of like
Yeah,
just you go in and that's pretty much it.
yeah, and I'm really good at this other guy. What's his name? Kane.
Okay, and yeah.
I'm yeah, I'm really good at him too. I never build him assassin though. I always build him Ras.
Yeah, I think Ras is pretty good. It's pretty consistent. I think Shadow form is better if you really know
Uh-huh.
like a lot of the game. Like you have to know where to be on the map and how much damage you can do. Like it's really risk reward for Shadow in my opinion.
Yeah, I used to play it whenever it just came out, and I was good at. I was better actually. I was better at Shadow than Ras. But lately, since I've been playing so much Ilaoi, and it's been a while. But I also started playing a lot of on Nar. But yeah, man, I'm getting back on jungle because I want to get to gold.
Yeah. Again, yeah,
and
I think you could hit it. Honestly, if you just keep doing that build and again play consistently, then I don't see why not, honestly. Yeah.
right, man.
But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You can always just like message me on Discord or whatever and
Right.
um if you want, we could do like a follow-up later if you wanted to. And then again, you can always like look at my videos. You can see like kind of the stuff that I do in my videos for
Yeah.
jungle and I actually did a review of the best Nidalee in Korea and basically the world. So if you haven't seen that, then
Oh, I know who that is.
yeah,
The
yeah,
Canyon. Yeah, I know
Canyon,
who
yeah,
that is.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
have you seen this player called I think that's his name.
oh, I can't see
Yeah,
your screen.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Okay.
His name is Asian. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know Eshin. Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays Nidalee top lane.
Yeah, he only plays that, right?
Yep, yep. He only
Yeah,
plays
what server
Nidalee
do you
top.
play? What server do you play? I
I'm
think
NA.
NA, right?
Yep.
NA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I seen your videos. I saw the tutorial on Nidalee Top that you had. That's actually how I got some of the builds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I saw like the Sunder with demonic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good build. Yeah, but it is harder to play. It is harder to carry because top lane is kind of a worse role in solo queue. Um, so
yeah,
jungle, in my opinion, I would say stick to jungle in Italy. Especially so if you want to hit gold, I don't think you can drop from gold, right?
yeah.
So if you hit
No,
gold, then you can like mess around more if you want to.
the thing is that in what happens every time I play top is that I win lane and like I destroy the turret, but after that it's just
It's
like
hard, yeah, yeah,
everything goes bad. Like all my
yeah,
team starts dying, or I start dying because I get tilted,
yeah,
or like you know that you get a bounty for like killing the enemy top laner many times.
yeah,
Like
yeah. And then they
I,
kill you once.
yeah, bro,
Yeah,
and this like it's like you're out of the game after that.
yeah. And in my opinion, next season it's gonna be better for Nidalee top lane because there's a lot of top changes. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, again, just let me know if you have like anything else that you need help with. You can always message me. And then just stick to what you did that game, and I swear you can hit gold. You're pretty much almost there. It's like I don't know how much LP did you get like.
I lost the previous one, so I think it's only like 15. Yeah,
Okay.
15.
So do one game at a time, just every game, just try and do the same thing over and over again, like last game. And there's no reason you can't hit gold this season. Like you're pretty much almost there.
Yeah, I should, man. I've been saying that for the last two seasons, bro. And I always end up in I think last season I ended up in silver one, and I almost to gold. I think I lost my
The
my
promos.
pro yeah, my promo, but they don't have
Yeah.
that anymore, do they?
Just for to go to gold. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I lost it. 'Cause I play with my friend. I don't know why I trust him. Yeah, he's another dumbass. His name is literally Nico, lesbian Nico, bro.
Oh,
That's
okay.
literally his name. And if he gets bored, he starts trolling.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but he's already gold, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Honestly, I
not
think you
even.
can hit gold. I try not to really think about it too much. Like,
Yeah,
just again, just go one game at a time, and then from there, you're gonna get it eventually. A lot of this
okay.
is gonna be down to the consistency of the items you're building, you're clearing, going for drags, and then just making sure you do those like small things every single game, and
Yeah,
don't get discouraged. Say you go into a game after this and you're doing the same thing, but say all of your team is just kind of inting, then there's nothing you can do, right? Like you just count that game as it is what it is, and then you just keep pushing forward after that, and you keep doing the same thing after. Just don't get discouraged after a loss and try and switch up things like crazy,
yeah. I
Yeah.
usually do that though. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah, I can tell
funny.
from
Yeah,
from your match history. That's why I'm saying that just try and stay consistent. Um, and yeah, I think you can hit gold. I think you can do it.
yeah.